Alright, now we're starting. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this episode of The Vibe. I'm your host, Dondo, and I'm here with my co-host, Josh, and our forever guest, Iffy Author. And today's special guest, we have some person we picked out of our Discord server. B, please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm B.
Hi, how you doing? Now, do you like trees? Because I got a story about trees.
Oh, goodness.
No, seriously, do you like trees? What kind? Palm trees? Pine trees? I hate them.
Trees and trees.
This is indeed true. Except palm trees don't make me have allergies, nor do they hit me in the face. All I did...
Trees don't bully me, it's fine.
Can we all agree Whomping Willow, best tree?
Oh, God.
Sounds like a bigger problem than the one I had. Yeah, Whomping Willow from Harry Potter.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
It's
I
pretty
was
good.
gonna bully you.
That tree eats cars. I can catch them out of the sky and everything.
That's a good catch. Yeah, that's true. Okay,
Dondo, I'd like to hear the story about the tree that punched you in the face.
Why do you want to hear it? You saw it happen. You were there.
I know, it was just such a spectacle. I would love if you told it from your perspective, please.
Alright, then you tell your perspective, because I want to hear that.
I'll tell it afterwards.
Alright, cool, so... For those of you who weren't there, mainly our guest B and my co-host Josh, last weekend, or the weekend before that, it was the weekend before that, because today's Tuesday. So the weekend before that, Iffy and I went camping with a couple other friends, and when we were getting more firewood, I went out into the woods, just chopping down some dead branches off of fallen trees, so we can have some stuff to burn. And then as I was walking back, I stepped on, carrying the log over my shoulder, I stepped on a rotted limb. I didn't even see it was rotted, it looked like the rest of the tree. I stepped on it, it immediately gave way, and I fell 10 feet down to the forest floor. And the log I was carrying on my shoulder, it was a good 4 feet long, probably, I don't know, 20 inches in diameter. It was a big log. It smacked me in the jaw.
Ow!
Just with all gravity, right to the face.
Oh my goodness.
And I couldn't get up. So that's how I, thankfully I wasn't really that hurt. I got kind of lucky there. The ground was pretty soft from the rain, so my foot just kind of sank into the dirt, in the mud really.
Nice.
That didn't feel great on my socks and the shoes. That was a bad experience. And then the tree slapped me in the face with the force of gravity. So that was my perspective.
My perspective is slightly more dramatic, because I didn't know what was happening. So I walk up on Dondo and another buddy of ours, collecting firewood in the forest, as you do. And they had this big pile of all these large branches and logs, and they were trying to move it down this hill that they were on, right? And they threw most of the small things that they could throw, and then there was this big log left, and Dondo takes it and he puts it on his shoulder, right? And he starts walking down this tree, and I was helping with the smaller stuff. So out of the corner of my eye, I just see Dondo get swallowed into the earth, like just as though some demon hand grabbed him by the leg and down into the abyss. He was gone. Never to be seen again. Until now, how are you doing?
I got sponged by a tree and it gave me a rash. My neck is itchy.
Wow.
Have you ever been punched in the face by a tree?
Or get punched?
No.
How about you?
Well,
have you ever been attacked by plants?
Not with my knowledge, no.
Alright, not even allergies? I consider that an attack.
Poison oak?
Yeah.
Poison oak. Ah, allergies, poison oak?
No.
No, lucky. Alright.
Never encountered poison oak. Very lucky.
Josh, your turn.
Yeah, I've never encountered poison oak. However, there is one. Let's see. There is one thing that comes to mind. Let's see. When was it? It was a long time ago, and my memory may not be 100% correct. But I was at like. It was. I guess you could call it a campsite, but it was more like Yeah, it was a campsite. I was at a campsite, and me and my family, we were wading in the river, and I consider this an attack by nature, because what happened was, I was young. I was like 7, maybe 6 years old. I was wearing flip-flops. And I lifted up my foot, and the river just swallowed the river swallowed my flip flop. It swallowed it, and it just kept on going down the river as far as the eye could see, until it took the left, and it was never to be seen again. And I had only one flip-flop. What's it called?
Sandal.
Flip-flop.
Yeah, I only had one of those for the rest of the trip.
Did you not bring spare shoes?
Oh, I had tennies, but that was the other thing. I forgot my entire I packed an entire bag, and I forgot to bring it on the camping trip.
I was okay. I guarantee you the entire bag was all just snack food anyway. That's what I pack for camping. Snack food.
Mine was just full of clothes.
Aw, that's disappointing. You should have at least put a bag of like Cheetos in there.
I was 6. I wouldn't I would have been able to eat an entire bag. I was skinnier.
Cheetos the best.
I know.
The puppy one?
All Cheetos.
No, just yeah.
Cheetos period.
Just Cheetos period. Anyway, that's my attack from nature. They stole my shoe.
Yeah.
I have a similar story to Dondo's. In terms of attacks by nature.
You were swallowed by the ground and punched by a tree?
Very similar, yeah, actually.
Cool.
What?
So I volunteer with search and rescue. We go find things, find people, find dead people, the normal stuff. And there's this person that a few years ago, they really liked tunneling in blackberries, so that the government couldn't see them with their satellites.
Why blackberries, though? Do the thorns protect against the X-rays?
No idea. But their dog and their car were found in an area filled with blackberry bushes. Like, they're just all blackberry bushes. And if you go in them, it's literally like 20 feet tall off the ground blackberries. Like, they're below you, above you, to both of your sides, in front of you, behind you. It's just everywhere, right? And it was so thick when we were trying to search through it to find this person. It's probably dead because it's been a couple years, but we were trying to find their bones, and I finally got above the blackberry line, right? And whatever I was standing on broke, and I was able to catch the thing I was standing on as I was like falling, and it was a tree. I accidentally climbed a tree without knowing that I climbed a tree.
What?
Yeah. I was literally standing on the very top of a tree. Anyways, that's my attack by nature. I had many cuts.
How do you manage to climb a tree without...
I call it 20-foot walls of blackberries that you have to search for bones in.
Oh! I see now.
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
That's my
Your
only
turn.
response.
Oh, tell us a story. Yeah.
Tell us your attack by nature.
Nature theme.
I don't know.
Any nature themed story.
Yeah.
You can do it.
I can do it. So, I was walking on a road to somewhere. Don't remember exactly where it was. And it was like really, really windy. Like really windy. And just walking near a bunch of trees, and then all of a sudden a tree branch snapped and hit me in the face. The end.
Oh,
It's pretty good.
short but deadly.
Short, sweet, to
Jump
the
scared
point.
by the tree.
Yeah.
Might have been like the same tree that hit Dondo. Like the one that hit Dondo might have been that tree's child. Just a tree bred to smacketh people when its branches have been separated from the main body.
Oh.
You know?
Isn't that just a whomping willow? Except
Yes.
it doesn't
No,
look
because
like one.
it's already dead. It only smacks you if it's dead.
Whoa.
It's like zombie trees. Very scary.
That explains why it sucked me to hell first.
that would explain it.
That explains. Yeah, honestly.
You went down so quickly. From my perspective, it legitimately looked like a demon had grabbed your leg and brought you
Honestly,
to hell.
Pyrrha said it was like, yeah, like a wily coyote, like when he looks down over the cliff and just sinks.
I guess that would describe it too. Yeah.
Oh, that's the best comparison to visualize.
Here's a question: did I
Oh,
scream? Because from my perspective, I didn't make a sound. I just sank.
No, you didn't say anything. It was just a whoop, and you were gone. There wasn't even a crack, and it was just
Yeah, no,
gone.
the branch didn't snap. The branch was pretty rotted. It just kind of disintegrated.
Yeah.
Oh,
But no, you just
that
kind of
would've been-
accepted your descent into the abyss.
I'm happy I didn't like land on anything because I was carrying a saw in my other hand too. That would have hurt.
oh,
Yeah, at least you got hit in the face by the tree and not the saw.
Yeah, that would have left a bigger
wow.
mark.
That would have been. Oh, now I wish I was there. That would have been beautiful to
Oh,
witness.
so that the saw could have hit you?
Yeah,
Yes.
to
What?
witness. It's good to know that you're concerned for my well-being.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I would have been very scared, but then looking back on it, it would have been
Funny.
been
I
funny.
forgot about
Yeah.
the saw. You totally were carrying a saw, huh?
Yeah.
That's horrifying. Anyway.
Was it just a handheld? Like you have the handle and then it just like the big long metal piece?
No.
For
it
any
was,
carpenters out there, it would be a bow saw, I believe.
Maybe.
Sure.
Okay,
Correct.
new cow check. B. I need you to search up hand saws.
I
Find
got
the
it.
proper picture.
Oh, we've got.
B
we've got
wasn't
our-
there.
Right. By the way, for people that somehow
Yeah,
have
it's a
been
bow
listening,
saw.
cow check
It's a
is
bow saw.
Alright, I'll get a picture of it later for post.
You ever see, like, an entire elementary school sharing a playground, and they share a recess as well? So they're
Yeah.
all on it at the same time, and it's so
Yeah.
chaotic that you can't tell what anyone's doing at any given time, and like everyone's screaming. That's my mind.
Ah,
That's the best way I can describe that.
When I was in
Okay.
the first grade, I had a pair of Spider-Man shoes that had buttons on the side that would flip out roller skate wheels.
bro, that sounds awesome.
That's sick.
I
Are
took
those
it.
called Heelys?
No, they weren't Heelys. They were before
No,
Heelys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Heelys literally just have wheels on the bottom of the heels.
That's true.
Yeah.
you're able to take them out, aren't you?
Yeah, you can, but these weren't Heelys. These
Yeah.
were like actual roller skates. Like the wheels were on little razors that you press the button and they just flip out like from the middle of the shoe to the front. They were
That's
awesome.
They were impossible because the buttons were so stiff. They were impossible to put the wheels back after I flipped them out. And I took those things to school exactly once before I decided it was a horrible idea to ever try it again.
And my parents never let me have Heelys, probably for the best. I would intentionally
Oh
let
yeah,
into
I've
things,
never
probably.
had Heelys. I've never had Heelys.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah. When I was younger, I would have liked to get a pair, but the problem is that I felt like I might have grown out of them really quickly.
The fun
So,
only lasts for 5 months.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, Heelys, they're fun, but I actually do know someone who has a.
Yeah?
I'm not sure if I should say his name, but you know what? His name is literally a letter. His name is literally a letter. Do you remember who I'm talking about, Iffy?
Let us call them L.
L?
Simply because that is the best alias name ever.
Breaking out the death
But
note.
do you?
Those who know, know.
But Iffy, do you remember who I'm talking about, or do you at least know?
Perhaps, but let us call them L anyway.
He was practically bald, and he said that, you know, hair that was longer than like a centimeter was way too long for him. Do you remember him at all? Yes? No?
Okay, you see, what you're forgetting is that my object permanence doesn't exist, and therefore, if I am not currently speaking or seeing someone, they don't exist.
That's true. Never
Wait.
mind. Okay.
In my mind.
Wait.
They aren't one of the screaming children. I can't just go, like, give them a handshake and be like, hey, I remember that one person. No, that doesn't work for me. I have to be speaking with them. Or, like, have a picture.
I have a complaint to talk to you about that particular subject, but I will wait until we're finished with the episode. Until then, I believe there's something that I did want to talk about, and that's actually on the subject of what was it? Puzzles.
So we're not gonna talk about L?
Not now.
Oh,
We're not
okay,
going to
cool.
talk about L now. But I wanted to talk about puzzles because for like a year or two now, my father, he's been really into collecting puzzles based on locations we've been to, like you know, Seattle, Washington, Los Angeles, California, or, you know, basically, like, I don't want to say famous landmarks, but, you know, recognizable cities within the US. As well as puzzles based on, like, Disney puzzles that were made by, let's see. I don't remember his name off the top of my head, but I just wanted to know, like, basically what I'm saying is that my father, he's a collector of puzzles, and I just wanted to know what's your guys' take on puzzles? Like,
That's very
have you
puzzling.
ever... Hey,
Your question perplexes me. It's too much of a riddle.
it's a puzzle. Are you telling me that you don't know what a puzzle is? Or are you taking it too literally than you should?
Oh, I'm just being a potato. Don't mind me. I'm eating a penny currently.
Why? Why?
Why not?
You...
My opinion on puzzles. I love puzzles. Although not like the cardboard kind. Not jigsaw puzzles. More like I like metal puzzles, you know, ones that you fidget with and try and get them apart and put them back together. I like those ones.
Oh. Yeah, I'm talking about cardboard ones that, like, create a visual like art piece or whatever.
Those are cool too.
I can actually put up well, I can't put them up, but I can actually get Dondo a couple images that he could possibly put maybe like here, the audience to see. I don't have the images right now personally, but the audience can see them most likely. And these are just a couple of them that we have. Like, there's a Peter Pan one. There's two Peter Pan ones actually, and then there's of course some of cities. Here's Seattle, and you know, they're just puzzles that my dad, or you know, I rarely ever do them, but my dad usually, he finishes them, then he gets frames, and then he hangs them up on the wall for people to see. So it's a very fun collection, and it's slowly been growing because we have a crap ton of more puzzles that he's gonna do and finish that I don't think we have enough wall space to even hang them all up.
It's a lot of puzzles.
It's a lot. It is a lot.
B, what's your experience with puzzles?
Puzzles are dangerous.
Wait, what?
Can you explain, please?
Or what?
That's kind of a hot take there.
Puzzles are dangerous.
How
They're
come?
also eerie. They're confusing. You put it all together, and then you have 2 pieces left, and you can't find one of them.
Go back to the dangerous part for a second.
Please explain how puzzles are dangerous.
They can fall
I'm
apart.
slightly concerned. Like, what kind of puzzles are you doing that it's dangerous to your well-being?
We didn't talk about that.
No.
Okay.
That's what this is for. We're speaking about it now.
Puzzles.
Yeah.
Which is very puzzling.
I can tell you about a dangerous puzzle.
Ooh.
Stop.
Do you guys know about those like tiny little metal free like tanks and planes and stuff that you can get?
Yes, the models.
They're very sharp. The parts
They are
aren't put together.
extremely sharp, yeah.
Ugh. Are you?
Yeah. I got
Are you
them
talking about-
under- Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. If your keyboard's gonna be quieter than mine, go find one.
Yes.
Go find a picture of it. Your keyboard's a lot quieter than mine. And
On it.
especially where my mic is, all you're gonna hear is clicking.
Yeah, I got it. I could punch my keyboard and you would not hear it, so we're
Most
good.
likely. But yeah, the one time I actually put one together and finished it, I looked at my nails were painted red, and it's because I had accidentally stuck myself with the corner pieces underneath my fingernails and my fingers, and I was bleeding from every finger except for one.
Ow.
I was so engrossed in the puzzle that I didn't notice until it was finished. There were just tiny little cuts that they were just barely bleeding. It had been going on for long enough to like paint my fingernails. Is that what you're talking about, B?
That hurts my brain.
Puzzles.
Okay,
Puzzles.
take that as a
Okay.
yes.
Honestly, I was thinking of just like, you know, when you were younger, you had a puzzle that your parents put in front of you, and then you ate a piece, and then you choked. That's what I was imagining, because that
I've
just
done
seems like
that.
that just seems like a plausible scenario.
Yeah, I've done that.
You've done that?
Not the choking part.
Just
They
eating
never found the
pieces.
puzzle piece.
Oh.
I tend to eat things.
Have you
I do.
cat food?
I have. Yeah, that's one of
You've eaten
Every time we have new cat food for the cat, I have to make sure that it is quality.
What constitutes?
Cat
Huh?
What?
So what's your favorite brand so far?
I do not like any of them.
Yeah. But what's your least horrible brand? Is it Meow Mix? Is it Friskies? Is it other cat food brands? I don't have a cat.
I think it's like a not very well-known one. It's the current one.
Naked Essentials.
Dog food is better than cat food. Dog
Really?
treats are the best. Dog treats are actually legitimately tasty sometimes. Like the ones that are peanut butter based, oh my god, they're good.
So,
They're delicious. I love those.
like Scooby snacks.
Yeah, but like actually meant for dogs.
Scooby snacks are stale.
I thought Scooby snacks were an act.
It is an actual thing. They're like graham crackers.
Yeah.
I'm talking about actual dog treats.
So like rawhide and pig ears.
I don't know why you're surprised I've done this. I'm literally, I just ate a penny. Like,
You seem like the most sensible one here. That's why we're surprised.
I was gonna say, yeah, you sound like the most.
I can be the voice of reason while being an idiot.
No. You're not allowed.
You have to be smart. That way we can be idiots.
No, I'm an idiot that's good at pretending to be smart.
Oh, frick.
No.
So you're a smart idiot.
No, I'm a hypocrite.
Okay.
Anyway.
He's a lawyer.
Oh, yes. I did do mock trial last year. That was fun.
A what?
Mock trial. It's something that sometimes they have you do in high school.
You go to fake court.
Yeah.
And you get to yell at people. It's very fun.
I was in the audience. I didn't get a part when my class did fake trials.
Aww.
I wanted to be the judge.
I've never done a mock trial.
We had a real judge, and you had to like follow real like attorney rules and things.
That's lame. If you're gonna do it in high school, you might as well have everybody be a student.
But we're allowed to play your character and bonus points if you were able to intimidate the other team as an attorney, which I was, and it was very fun.
Fire
Very
extinguishers. They can be intimidating. Fire extinguishers.
It helps the correct way.
Interesting. I've never experienced, like, I mean, I've seen on TV shows, but I'm sure that TV shows depict, well, some don't, some do, but they don't accurately depict what an actual, like, judge in court and, like, trial, what it would accurately be, but I can only imagine what it would be like. I've never experienced a mock trial.
I've experienced mock trial and real trial as a juror.
Real trial?
I got lucky and was not picked for jury duty when I had to do jury duty.
Lucky.
Oh.
It's actually kind of similar, except there's less yelling in real court.
I would assume so.
Otherwise, it's basically the same. Like you,
The closest to real court I've gotten was I watched Judge Judy every so often.
Yeah. Each side has opening statements, and then they would call forward witnesses, and ask questions, and then after that, each side would have a closing statement to try and like give their final argument, and summarize what happened, and then the jury goes back if it's a jury trial and decides the fate of the trial. What happens?
Interesting.
Yep.
Yeah. It's boring.
Real court is much more boring.
It sounds like
than TV court. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, they have to make TV court interesting.
Although, I need to look up make sure I have the right term, so I don't sound like an idiot.
Defense
Nonsense.
Defense Exhibit number 6.
My absolute favorite Um. Okay. Yeah, my absolute favorite rule for mock trial and real trials is that if you aggressively approach the bench, the bailiff will tackle you.
The what? Who?
It's the person
who's-
that sits like right next to the judge and is like keeping track of time and things.
Huh.
They get to tackle you if you approach the bench without permission.
Were you ever in this role?
Unfortunately, I did not get to see anyone get tackled, but just imagining like this like skinny small person tackling a lawyer. It's just I wish.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that would have been interesting to see, but I've only experienced TV court.
Judge.
Have you ever seen anyone get tackled by the bailiff?
No.
Nope.
All we've ever seen is Judge
Disappointment.
Judy's calling people stupid, and it's funny.
Real judges do that as well.
It's funny.
Yes. Unless you're on the
You know,
receiving end.
It's
I
still
don't know.
funny.
This might just be a me thing, but I don't know who else gets I guess you could say embarrassed by this. But whenever take a let's take a scenario. Say a typical scenario where I don't know. Like say okay, so hypothetical scenario, there is this young I don't know. There's this young kid. He's like maybe a freshman or sophomore in high school. He's a very goody two shoes kind of kid. And then some like a group of bullies come around the corner and they start, pushing him and whatnot. And then they start embarrassing him in front of the the rest of the students. In that kind of scenario, I wouldn't be able to watch that kind of thing because I put myself in that mental mindset of being that young kid, and then I feel embarrassed. Does anyone else have a similar feeling to when something like that happens? Like you feel like it's a mental embarrassment that's not happening to you, but you feel like it is, and then you physically cannot watch it.
No.
No.
And yes. So the exact situation that you described is a story from my childhood. That did happen to me. I was ganged up by like 6 different people, and I just wanted to play basketball. They did not want me to play basketball. Instead of telling me, they decided to shove me as often as possible. Yeah, you may not know this, I was bullied from 2nd grade through 7th grade. This in particular happened in 7th grade. I was having continuous problems with the same group of people that entire time. And one day they decided that they were sick of allowing me to exist, and that was fun. Not really.
Oh.
Yeah, that exact situation happened.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
No, I didn't have to watch it happen and not be able to watch because it did happen to me. It was very unpleasant. As you know, I'm kind of a twig, so.
Yeah, but you're a strong twig. You're stronger than me, certainly.
Yeah, but like, I'm not gonna kick someone's knee in just for pushing me. You know?
No, of course not.
Well, I mean...
Okay, it depends on the person.
I wouldn't.
I cannot imagine why not.
Well,
but yeah.
I'm sure this taking away from to like
You're gonna have to say that again. You cut out like every other word just now.
Oh, sorry.
Start with,
Not
I'm sure
to,
this is taking away from the...
Well, honestly, I didn't know what I was exactly saying. I kind of lost my train of thought. But I'm sure that there was something that you wanted to talk about, Don, though.
No, I told my true story.
No, I thought you were talking about I thought you wanted to talk about the Iffy's computer
I do not
situation.
want to talk about my computer situation.
Nope. Acer was wrong. Acer was wrong.
I don't think so. But okay.
I thought-
Whatever
It's the end of
else
that.
really- that day when it rained.
You slept in a tent smaller than yourself.
That I did. I did do that, yes. Thing's tiny, but it takes 20 seconds to set up, and so I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Tent smaller than yourself?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need. Oh, okay. I just don't understand. You're.
You must
I'm just trying
squish to fit in the
Okay.
tent.
Okay.
And you must stay squished for about 8 hours.
Even when he was laying in it from corner to corner diagonally, he had to bend his knees
Had to squish. yes.
like what, 90 degrees at the
I
hips
had-
and 90 degrees at the knees to fit in that tent.
Wow.
And even more than that, honestly. It was more like 100 and
110 degrees. 195. Because basically, I couldn't even fit in that tent.
yeah.
Oh
and,
goodness.
And for reference to the viewers,
I'm
Doggo
5 feet
is
7.
like straight up a half foot shorter than me.
Yeah, I'm like a foot shorter than him.
I am
Yeah.
exactly 6 feet.
Alright, so it's not
Oh,
full foot, it's...
lucky.
Almost. It's so weird being exactly
I was gonna
6
say,
feet,
because-
though. Like, it's so strange. How tall are you? 6 feet? No, you gotta have an inch somewhere. No,
All right,
I'm
0.
exactly 6 feet tall.
I was gonna say because recently I I measured myself from heel to head, and I was like 5'7", 5'8", or something like that.
Really?
So it'd have to. Yeah.
Aren't you
5'7"
supposed to be
or
taller
5'8".
than me?
Yes.
Okay, fine, you got like a third of an inch on me.
This is true.
It's like your hair makes the difference.
Yeah, and I know I'm
Ah.
6 feet exactly because I went to the doctor's yesterday for a checkup. And on the checkup it said 6 feet. And I was like, how?
I have to get my wisdom teeth pulled next week. Actually, not
That
pulled out.
sounds-
I just have to get consulted.
I have,
Sounds unpleasant.
I still have all my wisdom teeth in. I have 4 wisdom teeth.
You should go to the. I haven't been to the dentist in like 3.5 years. Aren't you supposed to go like twice a year or something? I haven't been in
Every-
a
Yep,
long
every for me, I go every 6 months.
You have insurance.
Yes.
I also have insurance. I just haven't gone in like 3.5 years.
Maybe you should.
Full
Maybe you should.
dental coverage too. It's like good.
You should. Maybe you
insurance,
should
but
contact your dentist's office or your
I
dentist.
don't
Or...
want to. They'll hate me. Because I haven't been there for 3 years, so
I
I guess
didn't-
I'm just gonna.
Iffy. I didn't go for 5-6 years before, like, the day before I drove up to go camping with you guys. It had been, like, 6 years that I hadn't been to the dentist. My teeth feel so light. They're like,
I don't want my teeth to feel hollow though.
no, not hollow.
Hollow.
Not hollow. Lighter. They're like half the weight because they got all the grime off. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
How much grime was on your teeth? Do you
6
know?
years worth. No. Here's my defense. They said, and I quote, "These are the best teeth we've seen in months." And
Oh.
Damn.
Wow.
He
it has
never
been.
brushed his teeth for 6
Dang.
years. These
No,
are
no.
wonderful.
Nope.
Keep
Now,
doing it.
now you're putting words in my mouth. I brush my teeth. I don't floss because that's annoying. Okay, listen. 6 years. My teeth are good. How could yours be bad? I'm just saying.
They don't exist.
What? You don't. What? Excuse. What?
I was born missing adult teeth, so I have.
Most people are born without
several
adult
gaps.
teeth. Most people are born
Yeah.
without adult teeth. I'm just putting that out there. Usually you
I
go
also
through
have vampire
baby
teeth,
teeth
so that's
first.
cool. They're just like straight up fangs, and I didn't like do anything to make them like that. They're just like that. So if I bit you, you would know, because there would be like 2 vampire holes in your neck.
I'm trying to remember what your teeth looked like, but it occurs to me that I didn't actually look at your teeth.
Well, probably because I had a mask on the entire time, pretty much.
I disagree. There was the one time when I had to go in and get you a mask because you wanted one.
Okay, fair enough.
And
So
I got you one that was like meant for a 3-year-old.
That you did. That thing was small, but
it didn't even cover your mouth.
It did.
It
Cover
did.
my nose and mouth, but
Just
it
barely.
didn't cover anything else. It was like a 2-inch by 1-inch rectangle on my face.
Rectangle?
Yes.
A Shrektangle.
Oh
Oh gosh. I don't want to imagine what that'll look like. Never mind.
A Shrek
You don't
tangle?
have
Um,
to. It's a YouTube video already.
Oh god, it
Oh.
probably
Of
is.
course it is. It probably is.
Iffy, pull that video up.
I don't want to see it.
You don't
wanna
want to
look.
see it.
I don't.
I wanna
don't.
see it.
I don't.
I don't
Of course
wanna
you
see
do.
it. I was warned not to watch this video in 2nd grade, and I still refuse to watch it.
It cannot be that old.
Shrektangle?
You ever heard about the video Shrek is Life, Shrek is Life?
Oh, that's not that.
Oh.
That's not that old.
No, that's relatively recent.
No, it isn't.
Relatively,
sure?
compared
It's
to the
not
2nd
new.
grade, it's relatively recent, sure.
2nd
was
grade
like
for
what?
me, Dondo.
You were not in the 2nd grade in 2013.
Are you sure about that?
Let me count.
21.
Let me count.
You want me to count back? Okay.
So, hold on. How old are you again?
I'm a senior in high school this year.
Alright, so 18 minus 1, 2020 minus 2,
2015,
2019 minus 3,
2015 would have been
minus
when you
4.
started 6th grade.
6th grade, not 2nd grade.
You said 2013?
I think it was 2013. That sounds about right.
That's 8 years ago. That would have been 3rd grade and a half for me.
Third
How?
Or 4th.
Wait.
Wait. 4th. There we go.
You're like... Wait. No?
Am I breaking your brain?
Hold up.
Again.
No, wait.
Well, that was really
2000.
more of a...
I was in 3rd grade in 2000 and... Like 2008.
We're not the same age, Dondo.
You're 2 years younger than me, max.
2.5.
Yeah.
In 2008, I was in the 3rd grade. 9, 10, so it would have been 2010 for you.
Once again, 4th grade.
Wait.
What year?
Huh?
What are you guys talking about?
What year was Iffy in the 3rd grade?
What year was Iffy in the 3rd grade?
This will be on your test.
Okay,
This will be
I
on
don't
the
even know
test.
that 1 second. Okay.
When do you mean like
let me see.
2000, like 12?
Junior, sophomore,
That doesn't make sense because
freshman,
I
8,
was
7, 6,
I was in the
5th,
3rd grade in
4th,
2000
3rd.
and
It's 9 years. 21 minus 9
2007.
is 12, so yeah. 2012.
Yeah.
No, no, because you're the same age as my little sisters. You're the same age as my little sisters, and they were not in the 3rd grade in 2012.
What were they in?
They were in like the
year
5th grade. It would have been.
started in 2012.
They were in
Dondo.
the 5th or 6th grade, 5th grade.
Are you sure about that?
I'm 70%.
Dondo, this was Dondo,
Let's see.
9 years ago. 9. That's 4th grade.
It wasn't the motherboard.
Yes, it was.
No.
Acer said it was the motherboard.
You're stupid.
Acer said that the motherboard died, and so they replaced the motherboard piece.
It was the CPU.
They didn't replace the CPU, they replaced the motherboard.
Yeah, that's because I'm going to kick your ass.
I don't think he owns a donkey.
He's gonna get
Do you
one.
own a donkey?
He's gonna get one.
B, do you own a donkey?
Oh god.
Dondo would like to kick it.
He's gonna have an aneurysm here, and I can feel it coming. He's straining his brain to just wrap around the motherboard, which should have been
I
most
already
likely the
forgot what we were talking
CPU.
It
We were
wasn't most
talking about
likely.
when
It
we
was
were
the
in the third
CPU
grade.
that was the problem. Not the point. Not the point. Not the point. I am not that much
Huh?
older than you. How is this possible?
I don't know, you're
What?
old.
No, I'm not.
Sorry to break it to you, old
Is he-
person.
I'm
Is he just trying to he can't accept are you trying not to accept reality?
I'm not
Is that
having a
what's
midlife
happening?
crisis, okay? I'm 20 years old.
Are you sure?
Oh god.
Iffy.
Say that again, B?
Iffy,
Hmm?
in 2013, you were in 5th grade.
No?
Mhm.
In
No.
2000 what?
2013.
No, that wouldn't make sense.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. Look, I'll count again, okay?
I'm
You
trying to
ready?
think.
You ready? Okay. Senior,
2000.
junior, sophomore, freshman.
Oh,
I
God.
get to include senior because that's done in 2 weeks. So senior, junior, sophomore,
Not for
freshman,
me.
8th, 7th, 6th, 5, 4. That's 9 years ago. 21 minus 9 is 12. 2012. I was in 4th
would've-
grade.
You would have started 4th grade in 2012 and ended in
Mhm.
2013.
Exactly.
No.
I'm sorry, Gaza.
13, you were in 5th grade.
I'm
I'm
not that
sorry.
much older than you. I can't be.
Also,
Like-
remember, I am the oldest person in my class.
No, that makes it worse.
That's
Are you
true.
sure?
You were born in early September.
This
Well,
is.
I'm sorry to break it to you, Dondo, then.
Oh, you're hurting my
Dondo,
brain.
How much older than you and me?
Maybe maybe we should stop the episode soon before he has an aneurysm.
I'm not that old. I'm not gonna have an aneurysm.
Yes, you are.
B, you had a question. What was it?
Dondo, you're 6 years older than me.
That
Wait,
is a-
what?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, you're 6.5 years
Oh.
older than B is.
That's true. B is
Huh?
B is a
What's
freshman in high school.
What?
That's a terrifying thought, huh?
What?
That is terrifying, actually, now that I think about it.
You guys are making me feel like it feels like you guys doped me up without my knowledge. Good timing, considering
yes.
today is 420.
Oh gosh. I don't need to be reminded of that. I don't need to be reminded of that.
But if I have to
just-
suffer, you have to be reminded, okay? That's how this works.
Yeah, I suppose
Nice.
so. The hosts, if one
Ugh.
suffers, the other must suffer as well. That is what the hosts have to endure.
Can't believe you guys
All
made
right.
me have a midlife crisis at 20.
Sorry. You know,
Oh,
I'm not
hey.
sorry.
No,
It
no,
was
no,
gonna
wait,
happen
wait.
Anyway.
If I'm gonna have a midlife crisis, it's gotta be proper. I wanna go buy a Skyline. Alright? Can I
Alright,
borrow
well-
30 grand?
Can I have $5? No.
I wasn't asking you. Anybody here willing to loan?
Yeah,
I have
I'm
a bank
sorry,
account,
old
I just don't have
person. None
access
of
to
us have been working for long enough to build up that much money.
$6 and a couple pennies.
I really am older than all of you, aren't I?
You have more money.
If you just ate a penny.
I did. I'm sorry. I'm 1 cent less. If you wait a day, it'll come back out.
Oh, stop. Okay, let's end the episode. My goodness. My brain can't handle anymore. Well,
This is why we
ladies
don't
and
do drugs, kids.
I still.
what? Okay, you know what?
It's a good
Whatever.
message.
I mean, yeah, but
But you want kids to do drugs? Like,
No, stop.
okay,
Don't
then
put
don't do drugs, kids.
don't put words in my mouth.
I didn't.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this was this exciting episode, I guess. You, Dondo had a midlife crisis.
I can't handle this anymore.
Why don't we end the episode?
You want to end it this
that.
early? You know what? Let's do something special. B, since you're so much younger, you'll probably inherit this. Why don't you do the outro?
Do it.
No.
You know what? I'm just gonna do the outro. Thanks everyone for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of just. I don't even remember half of what happened, but we hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for next Monday. I promise episode 4 will be out by then.
Oh, no.
Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for listening.
Adios.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
I'm on a skyline.